origami, origami.
Welcome to Tweed Up. I'm Zac. This is Neil. We're going to talk about our favorite anime of all time. We don't know. We haven't talked about this at all. We don't know if we're going to talk about movies, shows, or what is going to happen here. So potential for chaos. But we're going to give our top three. You want me to go first, or do you want to go first?
We're going to do 3, 2, 1.
Oh, you do 3, 2, 1?
Is that, how did we do?
Well, that's how we did Zelda. Yeah, 3, 2, 1. Okay.
We can do it, then we can both talk about it.
Okay.
So we're
Alright,
starting
that way
with,
nobody's influenced. Okay.
We're starting with number 3.
Number 3, okay.
Ready?
Wait, I can't do paper, rock, scissors. Alright. 3, 2, 1. Attack on Titan.
Claymore.
Okay. Claymore. Interesting. Go ahead.
Oh, I going? Okay.
I can go first. Attack on Titan is a relatively modern anime.
I've seen that.
You have seen it?
For the record.
Get past the gore in the first episode. The gore is going to be with you the whole time, but man, it's intense and amazing.
Yeah, it is really good. For the record, I am not very well versed in anime in general. But I think my choices are interesting.
Alright.
Why is Attack on Titan amazing?
What's the value of freedom?
You like Eren Yeager.
I'm a big Yeagerist. Yeah, like, boy, spoiler alert, spoilers. The rumbling, yes. Pro Rumble, man. I am 100% a Yeagerist. Freedom is worth everything, you know? And I totally believe that. The mechanics of the world, the way that the Titans are made, the way that they're drawn is like so intensely creepy. It was inspired by the manga artist saw a drunk guy who made a really big impression on him. He's like, what if that guy was a giant guy? That'd be crazy looking. And that's how I was inspired. The omnidirectional gear, really super cool. You know, next level Spider-Man. I love the setting. Mikasa Ackerman, Levi Ackerman. I love everything about it.
I have seen like most of the first season.
Have you?
Yes.
Nicely done.
Yeah.
That's a lot for him.
I know. It is.
Yeah.
Claymore, the manga was written in 2001, 2014, or from 2001 to 2014, so a long time, by Norihiro Yogi. The anime came out in 2007, directed by Hiroyuki Tanaka, written by Yosuko Kobayashi. I like, so, it's a dark fantasy. Have you seen Claymore?
No, I haven't.
Okay.
And I wanted to be clear that this guy's got notes, because he planned for this, dropped it, this dropped on my lap, and I'm still, like, putting it up. Come on. Tell me about Claymore.
It's a dark fantasy.
And it's not Berserk.
It's like The Witcher.
Okay.
So, like, these Claymores are these females that have, like, demon genetics put into them so they can like fight against the demons essentially. It's like
Evangelion.
Yeah. And they do it with they only do it with women because like of course men can't handle it.
Of course.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so but you know it's very tragic. You know, lots of main characters die a lot.
Look at us and our number 3s. Yeah.
But I really like it. You should check it out.
I might have to.
It's pretty gory too.
All right. Yeah, boy, our number 3s match up pretty well. Okay, so number 2.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. Demon Slayer. Oh, okay, man, you're really pulling out some obscure stuff. Boy, what do I need to say?
Your number 2 is Demon Slayer? I thought that would be your number 1.
I bet a lot of people would have thought that'd been my number 1. Demon Slayer is an amazing anime that's currently being released. I have not read the manga because I do not want to spoil the anime for myself. Tanjiro Kamado is an incredible main character. It's like, what if the best guy in the world was also an amazing swordsman who fought demons? I cannot say enough about the animation in Demon Slayer. Like, the Entertainment District arc, I know that a lot of people talk about how the finale of the Entertainment District arc may have ruined anime, because it's so, the animation, the final battle in the Entertainment District arc, is so good. Like, it's why I begged you
All
to
right.
like try to get through it.
I'm
Like, I've been like,
I'm
I've
like
been
3 episodes in.
Yeah.
I should really.
And I've been like wanting to just tell you, like, just watch these specific episodes and
Yeah.
like just so you can see
I'll
what you
try
need to
and
get
catch
to.
up.
I mean, without hyperbole, I do think that the finale of the Entertainment District season is the most beautiful media that I've seen on a screen.
Wow.
And I can't think of anything that can compete against
See,
it.
everything on my list is like, you'll notice, has been out for a long time because it's like.
That's when you were watching.
Before I had,
Yeah.
children. So,
I feel like everybody knows what Demon Slayer is about. Let's hear about your number 2.
So Baccano, have you seen Baccano?
I don't think so.
Are you familiar with it at all?
I don't think so.
Oh, it's so good, dude. The manga was written from 2006 to 2008 by Ryogo Narita. The anime came out in 2007. So like
Is it a show or a movie?
It's a series.
Okay.
It's not a movie. Yeah. Directed by Takahiro Omori, written by Noboru Tagaki. It's really cool. It's about a large ensemble cast of characters that are immortal.
Okay.
The majority of the beginning of the story is mostly like in the 30s, and it's like this prohibition era like gangster show.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so you have like these crime families and stuff like that, and you don't really the immortal stuff. I mean, it's there at the beginning, but you learn more about it as it goes, and they do that thing where you'll watch like 3 episodes, and then it'll be like an episode that's like,
filler,
50 years separated, but then you'll like, oh, there's another character from back then, you know what I mean? And like, you slowly put together like the different parts, you know what I mean?
That sounds pretty interesting.
It's a really interesting structure. It's very violent at times, but it's also really funny, you know? And like, usually I don't think the like comic relief characters in anime are that funny, but the comic relief characters in Baccano are super funny. And
Zenitsu and Inosuke.
And the intro is amazing.
No.
Yeah, and it's got great music. So
all
check out Baccano, dude.
I think I will check out Baccano. Yeah. All right, man. Let's move it along. Number 1. Anybody who knows me knows what this one is going to be, except for you, I think. You might be able to guess it. All right, but 3, 2, 1. Naruto ship it in.
Mongolian Chop.
Oh! I should have known. Okay. Boom! Boy, my heart. You talk about Mongolian Chop Squad.
So,
which I have seen.
Beck Mongolian Chop Squad, the manga was from 99 to 2008 by Harold Sakuishi. The anime was written and directed by Osamu Kobayashi, came out between 2004 and 2005. It is a show about teenagers that are in a rock band.
It sure is.
In Japan. And they want to, get famous and tour internationally. The intro songs, I Was Made to Hit in America.
Yeah.
And, like, the music's actually good, like and, like, most of the episodes they're not making music all the time, but when they do make music, it's really cool.
Yep.
And I really like all the characters, and I like, it does a cool thing of, the main character in the story is really not supposed to be like the cool guy, and it does that thing where he eventually becomes like the front man of the band, and like the dude who was supposed to be the front man, there's some conflict there, but then they come together as brothers in the band. And I mean, I just like fiction about kids being in bands, I guess, you know?
Yeah.
And like, I mean, there's some really, like, Full Moon Sway is really good. And then
it's one of the songs, I think, right?
Yeah. And there's like a Beatles cover. I don't even know how there's a Beatles cover.
I don't think they licensed that.
Yeah. But the episode that has that part,
you're gonna get the copyright strike for saying that name.
That section is really awesome. But I don't know. I know it probably doesn't have the greatest animation in the world, but for me, it's just that I I connected with it. You know,
Yeah.
I dig it a lot, and I've seen other animes, and like that show like has always stayed in my mind. You know what I mean?
I dig it, man. Way to
Yeah.
stay loyal, and it's very you. And I mean that in a good way.
Yeah.
What you just said about the main character not being the one that was supposed to be the band leader or the leader of the village. Boy, Naruto. Naruto, everybody knows about it. It's got 750 episodes in the main, between Shonen Jump and Shippuden. It's long. There's 200 and some episodes of filler, if not more. 13 movies. Now there's a thing called Boruto, which I refuse to acknowledge exists.
That's his little boy.
Yeah, Boruto Uzumaki. Although I don't want to acknowledge he exists. Anyway, I like Naruto so much that I would say that it changed my worldview, and if somebody asked me if I have a religion, I would most likely say Naruto for that as well. Naruto isn't the most talented, although he is gifted because of his family. He was neglected and didn't have like all the advantages. Although, all the characters, all the advantages that Sasuke Uchiha has with, being the last living Uchiha, that's not so great. He's two orphans, very different backgrounds. One's considered a genius, one's considered a total failure and flunky and just liked by everybody in the village. That one's Naruto. Naruto ends up winning over the village and the world because he believes that in strength through building a village and bonds, whereas Sasuke believes in individual strength, and they become rivals. And throughout all the events that take place in this world, it's really about who's right and who's wrong about what really makes you strong. Is it individual strength, or is it the strength of you and the people who trust you and love you and will work with you? I know it's crazy to say I'm a 42-year-old man and I really do have a grown-up job, but I really I think about Naruto. I have a Naruto headband that I wear when I'm working and really need to get things done.
I have never seen Naruto.
Wow! Oh my God! Well,
I've never even played a Naruto video game, which is kind of weird.
That is. I've played Naruto.
I know.
Rising Storm. But
actually, he's in Jump Force.
Yes.
I have played as him in Jump Force.
Better than Luffy.
That's my only connection.
You know all about him then. But this was fun to talk about. I'm happy to share about Naruto. If you guys want to hear more about anime, let us know. If you want to hear about less about anime, let us know.
Hey, can we do shout outs?
Yeah.
If we were talking movies, Akira is like the best anime, in my opinion.
Okay.
For me, like,
it is fantastic, yeah.
Visually, like, I think it looks different than everything else that's been produced since,
Yeah.
There's just so much more detail in the hand-drawn animation and stuff than... I know they did use computers, in the making of Akira.
Incredible.
But it's incredible.
Yeah. Okay.
If you're talking about movies.
Talking about movies, I'm going to throw out Perfect Blue, which is an anime movie of note. It's an adult drama. It has nudity in it. Definitely adult themes. It's about stalking. A teen idol quits the teen idol business and becomes an actress.
Is it, like, new?
No, I think it's like the mid-2000s or so. It came out before Requiem for a Dream, which straight stole a scene. That's me trying to put that up there. Stole a scene directly from Perfect Blue, which is pretty interesting. The bathtub scene where she's screaming underwater. Yeah, man, that's a great movie. If I'm going with another shout out.
Do you like the Miyazaki stuff?
Oh, yeah. Dude, I don't even count Ghibli as movies, but if you want to talk about Ghibli, let's just start a new video.
Alright, we can talk about that later.
Yeah,
but those
you guys want to hear
I
about
think
Ghibli?
the first
Don't say your favorite. Don't say your favorite.
No, the first anime I ever saw in the theater was a Miyazaki.
A Studio Ghibli? Yeah. I have lots to say about that. If you want to hear us talk about it, let us know in the comments. Subscribe if you...
Bleach is cool, too.
That's like saying One Piece is cool. There's a lot of them. It's okay. But hey, we love talking to you guys about the things that we like, and we hope that you enjoy it too. Thank you for joining us tonight. Take care of one another. Peace.
Peace.